Hey guys, welcome to my Soundcheck. I'm Kiera, and this is a series where I will share music that I'd put you onto if we swapped headphones. Pretty much the tracks in rotation for me lately, as of, let's say, a month. Quick heads up, most of these lyrics are explicit. Don't go playing it at work. And if you got kids around, tell them it's grown-up time. First, we are going to kick it off with Trumpets by Clipse, which is Pusha T and his brother Malice. And this is off of their album Let God Sort 'Em Out.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe.
And so if we were to switch headphones right now, this will be the track that I will cue up first to get our hype up.
Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's on repeat.
Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy.
How could you and me be?
Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Carbon copy. You're a carbon copy.
Play musical chairs for the stare through these GTs.
Do you hear that?
Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me.
White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi.
Sold ecstasy.
In dissipate, I am Houdini. I just kiki, life's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the BGs. The only way you reach me. Ugh.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes
Man, y'all, this
inside
song.
my snow globe. Shopping sprees.
Hold on, before we get into the next verse. This song is just, like, they dropped this song as a single before they dropped the album. And it, like, started the rollout of Let God Sort 'Em Out. And I was just like, if this is a single, if this is what they're giving us before they give us this album, what are they going to give us in this album? And sure enough, they delivered. But this song specifically, it's like a very confident song for me. I don't know if it's the beat. I think it's the lyrics, because the lyrics is just cocky. It's like, how could you and me be? Ever seen as peers, can't compare. You're just CC. You're a carbon copy. You're a copy. You can't be me. And so it just gives me like a, And then Big Bro Malice comes through.
You had to see it.
He comes through with this verse.
Watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and
Starts it with
Rose.
Penne alla vodka.
Panama fishing village.
Visiting with Papa, with Chapas, and pasta.
Simply just Ferrari.
Window shoppers. The one that I just ordered looked like it was built by NASA. The spaceships. Fakasha. And something about that lyric in itself just brings me so much joy, because it's like, you be eating and you see bread, but after this song, it seemed like I started seeing Fakasha everywhere, and I was like, that's over half a mil. That's what they call Fakasha. And then with chapas, like I just imagine, I think it was like the little yodeling boy where he was like spinning and he did like that. I do that every time because with chapas. And so this song just makes me want to vibe.
Leaving home without my peace like I'm a Hatma. From the tribe of Judah,
I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek. You'll die at the Oscars.
Hakuna Matata.
That's a funky song right there. That's a funky song right there. And that kicked off, like I said, the rollout of their entire album. So that in itself was like a great piece of the pie. But now we're going to go to the next song. And when I would pass you my headphones with this, you would have already heard Let God Sort 'Em Out. Or at least this album, right? This intro, this song to this album. And so you would understand the pin that Clipse brings to the music. So when I play this next song,
the rain couldn't understand it. The pain
and you see
made
the
them
feature,
understand. Shit, the sun tried to understand.
and I'd be looking at you like, this is a song, this is Community by J.I.D, and this is off of his newest album, God Does Like Ugly. But if I handed you my headphones, I just hand them to you and just watch you.
Where your bark at? It'd be a shame if you stayed in them apartments. 12 barely came to them apartments.
Soulful. Sounds so soulful, don't you agree?
I swear it's like a party every day in them apartments.
We was raised in apartments.
Jump a shot
Or join a gang in apartments. And if you've seen The Wire, I just want you to picture like scenes from The Wire with this song. Again, explicit.
Cause we ain't start shit.
I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a fuck when Tay was dead in the street.
Now he started out a little
Shit
strong.
you see on the screens. I've been tapped in with true things. I peep your rap cap and I
I
unscrew things.
I put a bullet in Bob the fucking builder. That's the building. What about the children?
It was after then I took my talents
Right up to Virginia.
They said that she for love, her shit was good, her shit was gritty. I could tell you what it was,
But Limber tell you
what
what
I'm missing.
pay attention.
What's missing in my hood, I identified.
Then I brought white to my hood.
Shit,
I gentrified.
We had military arms, we would simplify. Point blank, let me
Simplify.
I've been light post corner boy, green box sitter, crack nigga. Trying to hustle up and act bigger. 6 deuce buyer, niggas really live the wire. A week ago,
A boy like me don't got a face now.
Departments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same shit. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. Between ADHD
And all the pills that you gave us. How we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain
You hear that
made them
stank verse,
understand.
Pusha T brought?
The sun tried to understand
And you be like, oh wow, that was a good verse, right? And I would still be looking at you like, yeah, but keep listening. Also, I love this thing that J.I.D does with his voice, how he uses it in different ways, like lowering the pitch. But yeah, I'm telling you to listen now.
where your bark at.
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here, so hard to say goodbye.
Is the only lullaby here?
Kilos turning boys to men.
Gotta pick a side here? Do you hear that? So hard to say goodbye is the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Boys to Men sings It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. If you didn't know, now you know.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Some of us, hold on, gotta rewind. Sorry.
Boys to men, gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us were Nasir's as time goes by.
Some was Jesus Shuttlesworth, some of us with Nazir's. I'd be like, do you get the reference? Do you get the reference? Do you? Jesus Shuttlesworth was a fictional basketball player in He Got Game, directed by Spike Lee. And Nasir is Nas, a rapper. A double entendre, I'm pretty sure it's a triple, but I don't really want to dive into all that because I'm just handing you my headphones. I don't want to talk your head off, so let's keep going.
It's a 9-4 and not here. My niggas mob deep. The fit is gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop, shop, ride here.
This Jack in the box shouldn't come, there's no surprise here.
You kings can't raise a young prince.
The doves cry here.
Candy lady
Right there.
Zombie land
Right there.
Compartments be the perfect backdrop
For any nightmare. That is insane, bro. That's insane. That track is just, it's serious. And I think too, what I really appreciate about this song and the intentional feature is that if you know the history of J.I.D, then you know that he went to Hampton University in Virginia to play football, but he got kicked out of school for stealing. And so he went to Virginia, and who's from Virginia? In the Hampton Roads area, but the brothers, Pusha T and Malice. I just think it's so funny how God works, because had he not went to Virginia to play football and get kicked out of school, you know, he might have had still he might have still been playing Clipse, but I'm sure because he was ingrained in the Virginia culture, he was more playing that music. And so it's just like the kid, the student and the teachers. And I really love that about this song. Next song is a bit of a switch up genre wise. You know, we've been going to hip hop, but now we're going to get into something a little bit more soulful. And this is a newer artist for me. Like, I've had her in my features. She's been featured on stuff that I listen to. She recently came across her EP and oh my goodness. Let's just get into it. This is Feel Something by Sasha Keeble. And I watched her on the Terrell show. The girl can sing.
I don't wanna play your games, but you still haunt me, yeah. It might be more of the same, but when I'm rolling, yeah. I just wanna feel something, something. I just wanna feel something, something. Feels like I'm driving 95 with no lights on. No seatbelt on a terminated license. Last week I was tangled up with a python. Double back on my ex, I was trying to heal something. POV, can you picture me when your eyes closed? Trucks on coming, my head's hanging out the window. Oh, that was real close. I wanna feel.
I love this song so much. I heard this song I think before the EP dropped. But that POV, can you picture me with my eyes closed? She wants to feel something, so she's putting herself in dangerous situations, including doubling back on her ex, being tangled up with a python, driving without a seatbelt on a terminated license. She just wants to feel something, and this song makes me feel something. So I just love it. And her voice sounds like a brass instrument. I saw someone describe it as like sounding like a brass instrument. Yeah, so she did a Tiny Desk a while ago. I'll link, not a while ago, like it was recent. She was promoting this EP, and she's just she has such a voice. Her music just gives me like a warm hug. But yeah, check out Sasha Keeble, y'all. If I handed you my headphones right there, I'd be like, do you feel something or not? Because if you don't feel anything, you might not have a soul. I don't know. Next up, we got Chance the Rapper, his newest album, Starlight, Starline, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. This song just brings me a little bit of joy. It's one of those if you know, you know type songs, so let's play it. But also, I would be like, if I handed you my headphones, I'd be like, listen for the message, okay? Don't make it like, hey, y'all don't want to hear me, you just want to dance. The song gonna make you want to do a little jig, right? But listen to the lyrics, okay? All right. Here we go. The album's called Starline. I said Starlight. Sorry.
My mama used to always keep a little bit of drove. The incense in the window while she folding our clothes. And no life will have its issues, there will never be a problem with the weed. She told me, son, don't worry, don't you have no shame. There's gonna be frustration in this white man's game. And they're gonna have us tied up once it's legalized.
Because it is a tree. It's a tree.
My mama had to work. My mama had to birth 2 kids. My mama drove to church in iron shirts and caps with smirk. And I think my mama must have worked that saltine at the factor. Why she came home crying, said I'm tired of these crackers. I roll up for pretty girls that's on their grind getting paid. I roll up for women who like want no crystal staircase. And I roll up for any of my niggas that's stuck in that jam. Torn from their family, hustling grams. We love you, we spoken on big Uncle Sam. This misery weed is a government scam. My cousin, my weed man, the plug is my man. My whole life look like I've been rubbing on lamp. The blunt like I rolled up a rug in my hand. Stop, look, duck in my hand. If it ain't a buck in my hand, this full of bullets, I'm flipping a bird, it's a plane, so don't give a fuck in my hand. If we roll up, we flame up. Yes, we flame up. If we pull up, ain't no change up. Don't play with our money, it's dangerous. Ain't no more sharecropping, this for my mama, I promise I'm fucking the game up. This for my ladies that's making it happen, you ready? I'm ready to flame up.
Tell me, son, don't worry, don't you have no shame.
There's gonna be frustration in this white man's game. And they're gonna have us tied up once it's legalized.
Because it is a tree. If you just know the history of Black America, it's like, oh yeah, it's legalized. They're gonna tie us up because it's a tree. The song has like, it's like that meme where it's like, people who don't know listen to trees, people who do know listen to trees, and it's like the dark version of, I think, Mr. Incredible. I'll put it somewhere in the video. But yeah, and then here come the features. Love the features. We got Smino and Lil Wayne on here. I think I like Smino's verse better than Lil Wayne's, but Lil Wayne just was on there just having fun with it, and I appreciate that.
Like my girls, like we homegrown. And she strong, she strong.
All the Casa Negros gone. All the house. I don't even know. Does that count as a verse? That's a hook. A hook, right? That's not a verse. Anyways, it was good. And then you hear the lighter.
My mama had to work, yeah. My stepdaddy had to work. Don't
Don't
expect
tell
me
me
to
to pass the perp, cause pass the perp ain't at this church.
So God forgive me, holy smokes, like religion. I be smoking like a
Hold
engine,
on.
can't play poker like. Expect me to pass the perp,
Cause pass the perp ain't at this church.
so God
That's
forgive me,
crazy.
God told me, son, don't worry, don't you have no shame.
Does Mino come through?
We homegrown.
Y'all. Whew. Okay. So we just ended Tree. Tree was a vibe. Even though it had a kind of a darker message with it, because it is a tree. If you know, you know. So another song in the rotation from Let God Sort 'Em Out is Fico, and this is Clipse, Stove God Cooks, and Pusha T and Malice, and I just love this beat real bad. Everybody be quiet. Everybody shut up. Listen to this. Not this.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways, driving me psycho.
The money couldn't come fast enough.
Niggas double cross and talk behind your
You hear
back.
that?
See, that's where
Horn?
the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For
others, life is a dice roll.
And waiting on faith ain't for us. When you niggas balance on tight ropes, they know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block, I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking and judge. Keep fronting for your bitches.
Don't that
Cause
sound
any
just like you
minute
wanna-
Repo might show. You know that shit up in a month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling him maestro. Cause time that heavy can crush.
You ain't been where I go. With a face so strong you gotta bag it with one eye closed. Like Fetty Wap. That's crazy. Malice. Snug in the waistline. Came with a drum. With a chip. Wish it could have tape. Index yanked till it's numb. We ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. Check out for register 1.
Miami niggas like big perm cause they numbers was face on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it,
Every string of bills just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. You remember the Wire reference I made earlier? These two, I picture them, when they dropped this album, I picture them as Omar and, what was the dude's name that came down? The one that he helped take down String of Bells. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Wire. Omar and brother Muzon.
hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime.
Cause K9 sniff out a crumb.
Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line.
Dum diddy dum.
Survival of
I am on my best behavior as I transport these drugs across state lines because I don't want to get caught. So my gun's not in the glove compartment. I got the daytime lights on, so you can't pull me over for that. And my hands are 3 and 9. So I'm not distracted driving. You have zero reason to mess with me, even though you probably still will. But that imagery right there, it's like a whole scene. Let's go back.
be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out on the road with a low nigga break line.
I knew it
Where to
would.
place mine.
I don't keep the
gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line.
dum.
Survival of the
And I want to believe too that was a shot at that man that was just on trial. But I don't know why. Cause this really I'm done. He said my story's gonna hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline. Cause this is really I'm done. So he not playing. You gonna see it on the news. You ain't see what I saw, no.
You ain't been where I go.
With a fatty so strong, you gotta back it with one eye closed.
My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the fans turn the crib inside out. Wrap the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
What a hook. What a chorus? Dude, is that a rap song? Is that a chorus? Okay, next. I know y'all are probably catching a theme here. Like I have, I've had the same couple of artists in rotation, and it's for good reason. All of these projects are fairly new, and so I like to listen to them multiple times before I make for most albums, I like to listen to them multiple times before I be like, oh, I like that album or I didn't. But these albums I've just fallen in love with them straight out of the rollout. But we just finished up with, what was that? What did we just hear? Fico. And so this next one, G's by J.I.D, on his album It Comes After Community, the track we listened to just a little bit ago. And so it really paints a picture of the hood. So let's get into it.
They say you thugged out, gangster,
Everybody bugged out,
armed and dangerous, drained and drugged out,
anxious, anxious.
banged up banger, telling bitches stop playing with us. I feel her anger all the way down to my ankles, trying to keep her head, so yeah, I keep one in a chamber. Putting shit to bed, we all blessed, fed, and thankful. Putting shit to bed, he bled, tears shed, painful. It's going to my head, don't let that picture that they paint you in reflection shit up. Bad wires, but not a bad guy, you know how black lives matter. We see the data and the pattern of plight. Don't feel pity, throw a party, nigga, pass me the mic. I be thinking
maybe Martin was wrong, Malcolm was right.
Fucking we thugged out, gangster,
Everybody bugged out,
armed and dangerous, drained and drugged out,
anxious, anxious.
banged up banger, telling bitches stop playing with us.
This is my part. Gangsta, 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 gangsta. I would say, listen to this. Keep up.
I left the flame that hit that game, but had to park on the dick. Took everything from out the whip beside the change in the stick. It's hella dark, you can't see shit behind this 10% tint. I should get 5% tint.
I be in all kinds of mischief.
Probably when I ride through the city.
I think I'm riding around, get it like I'm titty, trying to get money cause the economy is shitty. Mind your business. While I'm winding up the wind. Right here is my favorite part of this song because there's a clear picture being painted. So he just told us, he mentioned the robbery in the Saints and Falcons football game, robbery weekend. And he continues to paint this picture. And I really love this about J.I.D. is like that he be talking a mile a minute. But to me, it be making sense. And I can hear every word he's saying. And this sounds very old person to me. But like I can't really get with the mumble rap these days. I need to hear the words that are coming out your mouth. And he does that for me. But this is my favorite part because I just see this scene playing out, right? Let's listen. All right, I went and got my shoes for the game. And now I'm thinking about all the cars we tried to crack when we was bad in another series of events. Very unfortunate. And I love how he twists his words. Feeling a sudden suspense. He at the game finna go. He feel a sudden suspense. You ever feel a sudden suspense when you in a crowd and you finna leave somewhere? You like, I gotta stay on my toes. He's feeling that, right? And I feel it because of how he's describing it.
I get in my car, see some glass by the door, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I knew what it was, the stadium right in the hood, my window was busted. Now I feel out the blood.
That sound effect right there, they don't put sound effects in music no more. Listen to it.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I knew what it was, the stadium right in the hood, my window was busted. Now I feel out the blood is rushing. Take a second, a minute adjustment. Had a couple things, but if they ain't find my bank, it ain't really get nothing. Man, goddamn, little niggas took everything from the spare tires to the spare chains, insurance papers, and some blunt spray. What the fuck would they want with that anyway? But we in Atlanta, you can see the channels, man. That shit gon' happen any day. Might not see bandanas, but he's squeezing him
like he John Henry trying to beat a train. Y'all, when I first heard that line, I almost cried. And then I had to call my sister because my first thought was like, they don't teach kids about John Henry anymore. Do you know who John Henry is? Let me know in the comments if you know who John Henry is before I say what I'm about to say. Don't be lying to me if you don't know who he is. But I called my sister and I was like, hey, do you know who John Henry is? And she was like, no. And I was like, something about a train. And she was like, oh, didn't he try and race a train? And I said, yeah, I'll give it to you. But that's like a story that I loved hearing growing up. And just to hear that, it like brought like a nostalgic feeling of childhood back. And I just really appreciate that line. He John Henry trying to squeeze the hammer like he John Henry trying to beat the train.
See bandanas, but he squeezing hammer like he John Henry trying to beat the train, having fun with it. Bunch of young niggas trying to feel numb to the pain. I ain't tripping cause I know who responsible. It's the motherfuckers that be claiming that we too thugged out. Gangsta.
And I don't know what this is or like what it's called technically, but I just love how he connects the last line of his verse to the beginning of the chorus. Like, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping about these people breaking into my car. Even though I'm upset, I'm not tripping. Because I know who's responsible. It's the people who be claiming that we too, chorus, thugged out. Gangsta. It's just such a beautiful song.
Armed and dangerous, drank and drugged out. Anxious angel, banged up banger. Tell them bitches stop playing with us.
Gangsta. Oh, that's such a good song. Oh, such a good song. Okay, this next song is Bodies by Offset and J.I.D. Of course, he's in my rotation. I can't help it, y'all. J.I.D. is always in my rotation. And when he's not dropping projects, he is like outwriting people in their own songs. So Offset dropped this single from his now released album. But man, the song is good, but J.I.D. Oh, boy. Let's hear it. First of all, the beat is just...
Before I got money, I wasn't in track kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook niggas up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic or Honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a stick or a blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. In case she know that I'm with it, I'm having a chicken and chicken, I'm just being honest. Who really getting it, be honest? Hey, posture be giving, be honest.
When I heard this, when I first heard this and I heard the beat, I just knew J.I.D. was gonna go crazy. Like I was like, I already know he finna go nuts. Like I could not wait to hear his verse. The whole beat is like hyping me for his verse. Can you feel the anticipation?
Cause I got niggas, spank niggas, shh, death this on them. I think these niggas forgot where I came from. Riot, shoot at the club and then shoot at your partner, then shoot at your block and then shoot at your house. Feeling like Bobby, they my foot right good if I catch her out, cut his tongue out his mouth. I go to the side of it, they send the jet and 2 million to hear the words come out my mouth. Go on my thing, bitch, I'm from the south. Fuck around and die, trying to get you some clout. Let the bodies hit the floor.
And then I just see like J.I.D. like just kind of walking, and he's like, I ain't gonna do it.
I put $1 million in 2 pockets. I pay all the lawyers free, I'm out the docket. Sleeping and dreaming, talking to the rocket. He told me go up, I told him that I got him. Go Saint Laurent, better message what I'm rocking. Yellow the stone, the booger looking shot.
This transition.
Bitch, I'm standing tall, I got it.
I got it, I pick up a stick, aim at the heart. Pick up a blitz, pick them apart. I feel like a pit, but all bite. No bark, quick to remarks. Little bitty bullet, they glow in the dark. Unlimited pool when attacking the target. I'm tagging a toy, I'm tagging somebody. I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody. If he ain't the homie, they promise a homie. Just hand me the hammer and get right beside me. I hop in a ride inside us a Hemi. The coppers behind me, the timing is shitty. Fuck. Why niggas shooting at Ricky? No running back and forth. He clapping the 50, he cracking the 40. I'm back in the city. I'm headed to war. Only warriors with me. Lord forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's J.I.D. baby. I'm just a few letters. Take a look. I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books. I'm bound to be the level. All about the effort. I'm putting in legwork. Early in the morning, count money to my head hurt. Niggas being funny. We could put them in a red shirt. 5 on your chest like an Ant-Man.
So listen, one reason I love this song is because like I'm a research nerd, right? So when all these projects were dropping, they were having these interviews. Just the story of how this song came about is just so funny to me. There's a Big Boy interview where J.I.D. talks about it, but him and Offset have done a couple of press runs now where they break down making Bodies with the guy who produced the beat. Who's on the beat? Cashmere Brown, I guess. But so they met up. The Olympics was happening in Paris, but they met up in Japan. Just so happened to be in the same place. and like not even on purpose. And Offset was like, hey bro, I got this beat, I want you to get on. And J.I.D was like, all right, bet. And Offset had a super nice view, super nice room in his Japan hotel. And so they went up there and made this magic. And I think what I appreciate about that is that these are two people from Atlanta connecting in Japan to make this body of work. Not connecting in Atlanta, but being in Japan and having that, like, you could feel the excitement behind this song. And then J.I.D, when he says 5 on his chest like Ant-Man Edwards, when they're breaking down how they make the song, he says that like he hit his chest 5 times. And you can hear it in the song, but I didn't hear it at first. So when you go back and listen, you can hear him. So he says 5 on your chest like Ant-Man Edwards. And at first I thought he was Fern. But he just, and you can hear it. Let me see.
Put me in the books, I'm bound to be the level. All about the effort, I'm putting in leg work. Early in the morning, count money till my head hurt. Niggas being funny, we could put them in a red shirt. 5 in your chest like an Ant-Man Edwards. Live in the red.
You hear it just a little bit. But the producer was like, yeah, bro, I turned that up. Like when you were hitting it, I turned it up for you. And like that's just little things like that I just love.
Leg, I could look in the face of a threat, but never sweat you sweet. Get out of the streets when niggas doing a sweet. Swap rides and bringing the Swiss, so Swiss seats. Mob Tazi coming with keys, Swiss beats. Cops firing and niggas is ratting and eating cheese. Another day on the east, make them fall to their knees. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
And another reason I really like this song is because of the sample. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor is a song that when me and CJ were in Beta Club and they used to have a dance every year and it was the same guy DJing every year. And he would play that song when it was time to go. Like when the party was over, he would play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. And so that just brings up like a funny memory to me. But that's, I be vibing with that song. I like it a lot. I like it. Picasso. Next, we got, love this song, POV. Again, same people in rotation. You catching a theme here. This is Clipse and Tyler, the Creator. Now, the things I love about this song, the beat, 1. The verses go crazy. And this is another like student-teacher moment because Tyler, the Creator has voiced just how like inspired by Clipse he was, right? And so to hear him come on a track, you know he put his best foot forward because he's like, I gotta impress. These are folks I look up to. These are folks who inspire me. So I got to come harder than them. And I got to say, he does. This is POV. Again, the beat is crazy. Pharrell went like insane. Behind Tyvek, I despise that. What did we do to you, Pusha? What did content creators do to you?
Tries that run these jewels, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists. Where's my
all I see is 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing there.
My reinvention, I know you thinking.
I love this album so much too because Pusha T, he just, since he's little brother on the album, he's little brother to Malice, he just has this very like, I'm going to talk the most crap about you to your face and you're not going to say nothing because my big brother here and we going to handle business. But it's just very like, I'm better than you talk. And I love it.
How's it fair? You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. And clear, get these 5,500 to host the niggas
out of here.
Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Saudi's here.
The only Audi here is driven by my Au pair. That he just called us broke in so many ways. The only Audi is driven by this person that services me. They got an Audi. And I'm riding in my Hyundai. Me and my Hyundai took a little bit of offense. But we still was blasting the music. And if I was handing you my headphones, I'd tell you, I'd be like, you listening? You listening? Because listen to this.
I've topped all these lists. Where's my prize?
Okay, call me Mr. Brella, how I weather the storm. At 43 milli, I peel off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying to see what it do. Little feature niggas threaten to sue.
Tell your lawyer to set the fee.
Lot for worry doors, open up like it's therapy. That number ain't bread to me. That million is crumbs. You niggas is bums. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a fly boy.
The beast gets you stung. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Yeah, they would bust for me.
Tricky niggas puzzle me. I could never buy a bitch a Birkin cause she fucking me. I got homes I ain't sleep in. The options my nigga push. Keep dirty white moving like mosh pits. They watch it. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. I need God to play the
This man.
The curse of the seed rolls when you become the devil or the tap dancing Negro. I came to terms that I'ma probably outgrow my hero.
Come get with me. I just, you know, when he wrote that verse, I don't know if they was in the same studio or if he sent it back. But I just know they was like, this nigga, he really did that. And you could tell he was feeling it. Great song. The way Tyler starts his verse, call me Mr. Umbrella, how I weather the storm. It was like he knew he was gonna kill it, and that's why I really love that song. We heard from this queen earlier, but her whole EP is just no skips. And what I love about this song is the beat. I just love this song. Let's just listen to it. Can't Stop by Sasha Keeble.
Oh no, no, not again. I might just fill your head with lies and fuck on one of your friends. That you look getting started. You fail to acknowledge. I talk my shit regardless. Better off without me. Got my head in my hands every red light. Living life on the edge till I hit rock bottom. I can't stop. I can't stop. Trying, but I can't stop. I got what you need, come get what you came for.
It's just a vibe. It's a big vibe. And y'all hear that? It sound like a choir. On the Terrell show, she revealed that is not a choir. That is her. Her, Sasha Keeble. That's her voice layered on there several times. She's harmonizing with herself. She's magical. He's setting like up an image here. He wants to have a fun night going skating, but when he comes to the skating rink, it's some folks look like they looking for trouble. But we just trying to have a good time. So we gonna ignore them folks for now, and we gonna have our good time. So what I love about this part, in my head, like if this was a music video, of course I imagine them at like a few different skating rinks, right? But for the part where he's like, west side, the south side, like people, they're whispering from different directions. I see a camera like panning to one group and they're like, north side. And then the camera goes back like in the air, spins, lands on the next group, spins, lands in the air, lands in the next group. And like, I picture this in my head. So I think this would be a great music video. So if anyone who's in charge is watching, camera goes up. Camera goes up. Camera goes up.
Big cat on the Sunday, see a parking lot prayer, no gunplay. I just wanna kick back, relax, shot a booty poke in the Monday.
And it's like they're breaking down like a situation right now. Like they're building up tension. Like these guys that was just outside looking for trouble, we having fun on the inside, and I see dude looking at me like he won't do something. Now I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Sierra on the track. It just feels really forward. I don't know. It feels like I don't know. Their verses had like a certain quality to them, and then her chorus hook feels like it was just thrown on top. It doesn't it doesn't sound like it has the same production quality as the rest of the song. So yeah, that's a cute little song I've been enjoying. That one's very upbeat. Like, I just like to kind of bounce to that. I don't skate anymore, but when I used to like to skate, like, I would have loved to have skated to that. Next, another chant song, we got Drapetomania. And I didn't like this song at first, but now I want to turn up with it.
Back in big, I straight up told that pig ain't made me do nothing but die. So much money in one pocket that look like I cut cause I'm limping on lean on one side. One more time for the hood princess with the prettiest smile so the henny on live. Big old booty with some little ass pennies talking about some finny, only send me one size. I got a number, no serial number. I call it playing hard to get. Got a high point, I call hard to find. And a MK joke all hard to miss. Dress for the club, that shit on me, gotta have it on me like it's standing on me. A lot of girls get too drunk in the club, get a kissing on me, get a grabbing on me. Everybody crazy.
So I purposely don't know nobody want to play no more. Red lines of the song. Everybody want to play crazy. Everybody crazy, so I play crazy, and don't nobody want to play no more.
A lot of girls get too drunk in the club, get a kissing on me, get a grabbing on me. Everybody crazy, so I play crazy, and don't nobody want to play no more.
Why y'all don't want to play?
Put your face in the cat for hours, do a rush hour dance. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy.
Yeah.
So what's through chain?
Not really a fan of his verse. See, it's just a good little turn up song. It's a great hype song. I kind of want to hear that in the gym whenever I start going. And then, all right, next is a new. I haven't introduced this artist yet in the rotation. Or if I had a show and I was like the main character, this would be my soundtrack on my like daily commute. Like, when you know I'm finna do some cool stuff, this was finna play. And that is HNIC by Lekele 47. If you know, you know.
I'm forever that.
You're now tuned in to WHNIC Radio, where you always know who's in charge. I got $200 in gift cards to the Kroger spot for anybody that can call and tell me the name of this girl right here.
Ain't nobody fucking with me, and that's been word on the street. And you can pick it up curbside, I built my table, I don't need your seat. And I don't need crumbs, I eat, make it dance in this motherfucker. Went from Big Mama to a Slimmy at the Rucker. Used to bag up just to get a Louis Duffel. Still serving these streets, this a different hustle. Never full, we be out LA goes, but the big blocks. I live in the bag on a big lot to make sure all my people live in tip top. I never brag, I will, I keep it. I watch them niggas, they south, I peep it. And you ain't got Mike in the car, I beat it. And if they say it, I said it, just know I mean it. I'm really that.
Jackson Ward's Heroes and Sheroes community pop-up is going to be a wonderful event. Everybody, come on, let's have a good time. The weather is nice and the price is right.
And there's more, but that's just a really great song. It's a great like intro song to like a bad beat anthem. It's just great. The next song is a tribute to my Bugga, my baby. This next song we play every morning before we're about to get ready for school when I wake her up. It just sets the tone, sets a good mood, and it's a classic. We got Bill Withers, Lovely Day. Something without want and love weighs heavy on my mind, and the world's alright with me. And I know it's gonna be, I say, it's gonna be what, Bugga Wugga? So those are the tracks that have been in rotation for me. This has been Soundcheck, episode 1. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I really love vibing out. If you would want to keep my headphones on, I have the playlist linked in the description box. And I want to do these like on like a regular cadence. So let me know in the comment what you thought. Let me know which song you gonna add to your playlist, and drop some of your rotational music that I can check out myself. Maybe it'll be in my next sound check. Send us out, Bill. Not on a verse. There we go. He from West Virginia? I did not know that. That's crazy. Wow. Something good came out of West Virginia.